Hi, welcome to our daily videos. I'm filling in for Rich again this week as he's still away. The topic I've chosen for this week's series of videos is called 2020 Vision, Seeing the World Around Us Clearly. And I thought I'd take a look at how we can have a clear understanding of the world around us, and also to share some examples of how sometimes we can think we've got things sussed and then it turns out we're perhaps mistaken. Now it says in Proverbs 18 verse 17, "In a lawsuit, the first to speak seems right until someone comes forward and cross-examines." And I'm sure we've all experienced this. We think we've got a situation sussed until we hear the other side of the debate and we look a bit deeper into the evidence, and then you realise perhaps your preconceptions were wrong. Another way to put it is this. This is a quote. I can't remember who said it, so I can't credit it to them, but it says, "The greatest barrier to finding the truth about something is to assume that you already have it." Now, I once read an account of when Bill Gates was crossing the border from the United States into Canada some years ago. The customs agent asked him if he had anything of value to declare. He pulled out a stack of floppy disks from his pocket with a rubber band around them and said, "This is worth about $50 billion. The customs agent, bemused by the ridiculous statement, rolled his eyes and let the future richest man across the border into Canada. Now, interestingly, those disks contained the prototype of the operating system Windows 95, and he wasn't wrong. They were to be ultimately worth over $50 billion. Now, I have no way of verifying that account that I read, and to be honest, it sounds like it's probably a load of internet fake news. But it did get me thinking about how often we miss the true value or the true worth of something, either because it doesn't look particularly valuable or because we're too familiar with it and we think we already know its worth. And so I just wanted to start this series of videos off by challenging you, really. I wonder how many people will miss out on all that Jesus has to offer because they write him off as worthless. They think they already know everything that's worth knowing about him. I wonder how many people have a Bible sitting on their shelves but they never open it because it's been there for years and all of our preconceptions consider it to be out of date and pointless. I hope we can take some time this week to challenge some of the preconceived ideas we may have about the Bible and about God. Hebrews 4 verse 12 says, "For the word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and the attitudes of the heart."